Good morning. It is not morning. It is 20 to 6 o'clock at night. Good night, good evening, and maybe it's your morning. It is Thursday the 22nd. It is definitely my morning. I said it is 5:40 in the p.m. and I just woke up about an hour and a half ago. It's currently 48 degrees. It was 57 when I left my house. It doesn't surprise me that it's getting cooler the farther north I go. But 10 degrees is kind of drastic for fucking 12 miles. I didn't watch any YouTube today or yesterday at all. I'm not really up to date. I'm not sure I watched much YouTube the day before that either, actually. I worked like 24 hours yesterday. Like, literally, on the dot. I went to clock out. And, I went to clock out this morning at 7:25 a.m. And I looked at my time clock, and I had clocked in at 7:26 a.m. Wednesday morning. So I thought, well, hell, I'll just give it 1 minute, and I'll make it an even 24 hours. So I did, and I got home about 8 o'clock this morning and crashed. I told you before, we're spread pretty thin right now at work, and this is what it is. But I canceled the job that I had today. I worked extra late. I pulled like a triple last night because the one job I had scheduled today would have only netted us about $600. So it was financially viable to just cancel that job and crank out the jobs yesterday evening, and last night, because they brought a lot more money. I'm on my way to town. I figured I would just go get my check and maybe go buy a wheel bearing. I figured it would just get me out of the house. I don't need to go get my check. I can definitely wait till tomorrow. But I thought, if I don't get up and leave right now, if I don't use the bank closing as a tool of motivation to get out of the house, I'm going to sit around drinking coffee the rest of the evening until nighttime. So I thought I'd accomplished something today. So I might go buy, who knows, I might go buy a pair of work jeans. Maybe some new work pants. Probably not, because I'm cheap. But I'm like, these holes ain't big enough. But I do need to buy a wheel bearing. Remember that wheel speed sensor that went out on my dash? It's got my ABS, my traction control lights on. Well, the rest of that hub assembly decided to just, start to fail. And you can't hear it now. I can hear it. But if I turn a corner or something sometimes, or like when I'm going slow, you can hear it it's pretty obvious. So maybe I'll change a wheel bearing later before the sun goes down. I should also change my oil filter. This Jeep burns oil like crazy. It's old, it's got a lot of freaking miles on it. It's an oil burner. And as of now, let's see here. I should probably get gas too. I am 4,000 miles over my last oil change. Oh, you hear that? You hear that wheel bearing? I don't know. I can't. It's making noise now. Now, the reason I waited so long between oil changes is because I add a quart of oil to this thing like every few days. So, the only thing I really need to worry about changing is my oil filter. So maybe I will change my oil filter today as well. I don't know, I'm just kind of rambling about nothing. It's Thursday, the sun is shining. It is like finally not freezing balls outside, so that's cool. I found a really nice Columbia jacket on sale for 45 bucks. So I bought it for Frankie for next year. It's a little big, but it'll fit her next year. That's for sure. That's what's been going on with me. What's today? Today is Thursday. So that would mean today is day 67 of no cigarettes. Day 67. I wanted a cigarette last night pretty damn bad. I'll tell you what. I even told the guy I was working with, I was like, man, nights like tonight really make you want a cigarette, man. I'll tell you what. And he was chewing. I could have grabbed a dip from him, but I was smoking too much of that other shit, and my mouth was too dry to be dipping anything. So for some reason, my throat feels like I was up drinking all night and like just chain smoking cigarettes. You know, like when you're out drinking or something, you're just like chiefing cigarettes back to back. That's how my throat feels. I can't clear it for whatever reason. Probably just because I stayed up too late. But that's about all I got, guys. I don't have a whole... Sorry. I apologize. I don't have a whole lot. I'm getting a little hungry. I got a banana, and it's for eating, not for comical purposes. I also got my mug of coffee, so I figure if I take a couple more swigs of coffee, that'll subside any hunger pains I have. And I just wait till I get home and make my breakfast, lunch, my brunch. So I got a lot of eggs I need to burn up. Maybe I'll make some breakfast burritos. Still got 3 dozen eggs. I had 5. But yeah, I don't know. I love all of you. Hope you all have a beautiful, beautiful Thursday. And, you know, don't work 24 hours. Or work 24 hours. Because I'm pretty sure I made like a shit ton of money in payroll yesterday in like one day. A lot more than I would normally would make. I'm sure the government will tax that about 40%. So one time, they built a new hospital, and I was there working in it for like months at a time. And I thought, you know what? I'm just gonna grind this shit out. 7 days a week. 12-hour day minimum. Most of those days were like 14, 15-hour days. 7 days a week for 2 weeks. I wanted to see how big my check would be. I thought I would be at a decent, I thought I would be a lot higher than I was, right? I mean, it was crazy. I want to say I had like 50 something hours overtime. And I don't quite remember, but man, that check was fucking weak. And I looked at what they taxed me. Holy shit. I was like, well, I'm never gonna do that shit again. And here I am, pretty much doing it. Alright, well, I gotta go. There's people here, and they're gonna want to talk to me. So I will holler at y'all later. I love you all. Have a great Thursday. Peace.